I can't believe I actually blinked when I was younger.
See, my problem is, a lot of the things I used to do when I was younger, I still do.
So no growth. So no growth. What? Come on. What do you mean?
You could say that.
Were you referring to video games?
No, I'll be doing the same. I'm like childish. What's up? It's Lancey. You might have heard my new project, BACK2DATRAP. You also might have heard. I'm going on tour next month in America. Nyla, we need to talk.
What's up, guys? Nyla Symone here from We Need to Talk. As you know, we drop 2 interviews a week, each and every Monday and each and every Thursday. Brand new exclusive content from your favorite celebrities, influencers, whoever. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date with everything that we have going on. And make sure you guys just share, tell a friend to tell a friend, drop a comment, show your girl some love, all right?
Lancey Fox is how you pronounce it.
Lancey Fox.
Lancey?
You can say Lancey.
Lancey? No, I wouldn't say it right. Lancey.
No, but in your accent, like Lancey is like the how would I say?
It's don't like have me saying anything the wrong way.
It's like it's like the right way to say it.
And they're coming from my neck. So
oh really?
What? Nah, the UK rap snobs are so.
What did you say?
Well, all right, maybe I said something I shouldn't have said, but I had said I don't even want to say it. I said grime legend, king of road rap. He was like, first of all, nobody says road rap, and I don't do grime. Well, he said it like nicely. He like politely corrected me, but
no, that's not rude.
The people in the comments were the rude ones. I'm saying
no, that's not rude. I think it's just like it's harder for people out here to like differentiate certain things. I feel like with one thing about like our culture is you've had to like been there to know exact moments. Not everything's documented, you know, like as much as it should be. So I don't think it's wrong for that.
Well, thank you. And are we rolling? Because I need that to be put out there.
I don't think you're wrong for that. But you know, Giggs is like he's the landlord, so of course he wants to be addressed properly, and he's like rightfully he should be.
Nah, for sure. I agree, but it's for me. I was just like American culture is plastered everywhere, but nobody else's culture is really plastered to us. Yeah. So like for us to know it, we would have to go do the research. Mind you, I got that from a UK blog, so that's why I'm like, I'm just reading what I'm seeing online. It's not like I live there to know.
You gotta just talk to people. That's the best way to get research on anything to do with our culture. You gotta have like a real conversation with people who like grew up and like listen to that music. There's no one better to tell you. The internet can only tell you so much. Like with our culture, like at some points you like really had to be there. Like Grime's resurgence, you had to be there to know like how important it was. The beginning of Grime, you obviously had to be there to know how really important it was. And like the same thing with like, I think everything after like Afro swing maybe is when it's like okay, you can go online and see what was going on. But like everything before that, you just had to feel it. You know, it's like special. Our culture is really raw and like. We got so many, we have so many cultures within our culture.
Y'all do.
You know, it's kind of like New York, and that's what I was saying to Nelson earlier. It's like I love it so much out here because it reminds me of London. You know?
You guys are a melting pot, but I feel like you guys have more like, what's the word? Like, y'all know exactly where you guys are from. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
You're directly like, what's your ethnicity?
My parents are from Uganda.
Oh, wow. Uganda. Yeah. See what I mean, though? Like, you guys are all from somewhere. You already know where y'all are from. So it's like you guys are a melting pot.
We can look at you guys and see where you're from. Like,
where am I from?
You could. You reckon? I think she could be Caribbean. I think she could be Jamaican.
Actually, no, yeah, you could be Jamaican.
Jamaican? Yeah. Nah, that's actually hella funny.
You got bright eyes, so you look Jamaican.
You look Caribbean.
You said Nigerian at first, then you said Jamaican.
No, I think Caribbean for sure.
Okay. Interesting. I don't know. I don't want to take one of those tests because I feel like, I don't know. Not to be a conspiracy theorist, but it's like, how are you going to tell me? I just don't trust it.
I think the same thing as well, too.
Okay.
Tests isn't like, you know.
Yeah.
It is hard to really know, but I don't know. Me, I just be looking at people. I be like, my friends out here or people I run into, I just be looking at them like, he's Ghanaian. It's like, he's Nigerian, he's Congolese.
Is that obvious?
He's Jamaican, he's from Barbados. He's like, I may be wrong, but I just be looking at people.
How they look. Yeah, I feel like that's true for sure.
And sometimes the way they act. Like you
Not
can
the way
tell.
they act.
No, but you can like you can tell Bobby Shmurda's like Caribbean. Like he's he has the walk.
Rowdy.
Yeah.
Oh, the walk.
He's I don't know the word, but he's an exciting character.
Okay.
Something you might see in
high energy
Caribbean. Yeah.
What's it for Ugandans? Nigerians, that's like the saying with Nigerian men. They're really arrogant and they're going to cheat on you. So, like, what is it with the Ugandans?
I mean, that's what people say, innit? But, for Ugandans, we're just cool. We're just loving. We just want to chill. Drink, like, I don't drink like that, but Ugandans drink a lot.
Okay.
Like, strong drinks.
Calm and chill. You're naming only good traits.
And partying.
I gotta take this to the
and
internet.
partying like Ugandans love partying. Like actual Ugandans, when you go, they love to party. Get turned, just have a good time. Me, I'm a little different. I like my own parties.
You like your own parties.
I enjoy myself. I'll be by myself in the studio.
You're introvert.
I guess I am. I get comfortable when I'm in my own world. Like if I bring people into my world, we're gonna have fun. But like just going to parties is like, I don't know. It just be getting like weird.
I totally understand. I feel the same way. Yeah. I hate being outside. Okay. Time for the intro because we totally missed that. That was great. What's going on, guys? Nyla Symone here with another episode of We Need to Talk, and I have a very special guest, another guest from across the pond. We got Lancey Fox in the building. Yeah. Or
you
Lancey.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know. I want to say it correctly.
I've officially dropped my second name. I'm just Lancey now. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Maybe like a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay. So that was your last project under Lancey Fox.
Could say that.
Yeah. Okay. Why? Why drop it?
It was just time. I think I've always said to myself, like, I knew I was gonna evolve into something like else, and sometimes it's not even just like the dropping of the name that's so serious. It's just like the direction I'm going, and I do want to change like certain things. I have so much to give and so much to offer. Even in terms of the sound, it's like I've given like certain sounds and styles under that name. It's like I'm gonna simplify the name, simplify my styles maybe.
Ooh, so with the name change means the sound changed. Cause
I'm always changing the sound though.
Okay.
Like, always changing the sound. Like this, Back to the Trap is like something I've done before, yes, but Life in Hell was a whole different sound from that. It had little elements of it, but it was a whole different sound.
Growing up, when I was listening to the project, I'm like, I want to know, like, what was it that you grew up listening to kind of understand, like...
Everything. My dad was a DJ, but he played Congolese music and, like, Lingala and, like, African music. Ugandan music, of course. And then, again, obviously, growing up in London, hearing garage, grime, like, house. And then being African, hearing other African music. Caribbean dancehall, reggae, just like from where I'm from. You got Somalian people, you got Asian people that live in your area that play their music all the time. And it's like I've always been conscious of just sound in general, not even just music, just sound. I would listen like when I was a kid. Obviously, my parents spoke a different language, so I'm trying to go to sleep. I can hear them talking, and like my language sounds like music. Like the Acholi language of where I'm from, it sounds like music.
It's called Chali?
Acholi. Yeah, and it just sounds like music, like when two people are talking. I like a lot of African languages, but I feel like mine especially just sounds like music. So.
Can you speak Acholi?
Yeah.
Can you say, hi, I'm excited for this interview?
Ooh.
Or just say something, I want to hear it. You said it sounds like music.
Like, for your being with me, like, thank you for having me, or thank you for coming, like, that's similar type of thing. But, yeah, it just sounded like music, so I've just always had that thing in my ear, like, okay, cool, I know what to do with this, or I feel like this will sound good. I will play my voice as much as I can on the song, or experiment with as many sounds as I can to make something that's like, because it's like, music's really about like, what are we doing? Like, are we making something new, or are we just riding a wave, or what are we doing, And it's like, I'm just going to use everything I grew up on and what I know to like try and create something that no one else can do. Or try to do.
Okay. So for people who are listening people who are new to my YouTube, or whether it's like the tri-state people in the New York City area who isn't familiar with you, how long have you been making music?
What year is this?
2023.
Maybe like, I think I'll be going on 9 years next year.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You know, a long journey. But it's been fun. I don't really look at the time. I just look at like, I kind of just go by like the era, like the eras I'm in. You know, I don't really worry about like the actual time. Like, oh, it's been 9 years, it's been 8 years. No, it's like, what era am I in? Like, how am I feeling? How am I dressing? Who am I around? Like, what's this period of time? Because that goes back to the music. You know, like the reason why even with this project, Back to the Trap, why I had to name it like that, because I started moving in a way where I felt like I used to move. Like when I was first coming up, I felt like I had a new, like, something really clicked again. You know, I could see similar things I used to do when I first started making music, and it was coming back. So it was like just like the perfect time.
Back to the Trap. Well, speaking of the fit, I love the fit. You came in very humble, like, yeah, my product boots. I'm like, oh my God, I love it. Where were you? You said you didn't go out for Fashion Week or anything like that.
Been to like 1 or 2 parties, but we ain't been going to.
This is a Fashion Week fit.
Really?
Yeah, it's a good fit.
This is just a normal.
You said this is calm. Okay.
Wednesday afternoon.
Okay. I want to talk about a particular record on Back to the Trap, Mob Boss.
Oh yeah. And
there was a line that I was like, I think I understand what you're saying, but I just want you to break it down for me a little more. He said, she heard I'm a mob boss. She heard I get them niggas whack. I just turned to Jack Harlow because the suspect black.
Yeah, just
I turned to Harry Styles. They won't stop me for the shank. Yeah. I'm like, nah, either you're really silly or I'm just missing it.
Nah, you know, we be having fun, but it's just like playing on, like, you know, sometimes I can't come in like I'm just gonna switch my style.
So you are really silly.
Oh yeah. Like, I'm a kamikaze, like I'm gonna switch my whole persona just so I can, you know, do what I need to do. That's what it is. I just I really have fun making music. Like, I have fun with my friends, like joking around, and I feel like this project was just all about that. My previous one, Life in Hell, was fun making it, but it wasn't
topic wise.
Yeah, topic wise, I was just diving into something deeper. Back to the Trap, we're just having fun again, and that's why, like I said before, I just felt like how I felt when I first started making music. You know, I went back to the bedroom to record some of these songs. Whereas Life in Hell and other albums, I was in the studio. Back to the Trap, I literally went back to the bedroom to record some of the songs. Like Yes You Are, and I think Mob Boss 2 actually was recorded
in the room.
Like, yeah, recorded in the room.
That's funny. I love the fact that, well, oh wait, what was the other one where I was like, Go-Go Trap. Yeah. And you started naming all the clubs, right? Yeah. So I'm like, out of all of the strip clubs, which one is your favorite?
Oh, that was Yolanda, your lead. Shout out Yolanda. She helped me out in this project. But Silver Fox, man, Nigeria.
Yo,
Nigerian strip club.
No. I've been to Silver Fox, but I went to the one in Ghana.
Okay, cool. I never been to the Ghana one.
Okay.
But I was referring to the Nigerian one, which was like I had a sick time there when I went last, and you know, I just felt
why was that one the best one? Was it the girls?
Maybe because I was in Africa. I don't know if it was that or like it just. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but it just when I feel something, I feel it. You know, yeah. And in that club, I didn't feel no worry. I didn't feel no nothing. You know, sometimes in strip clubs, you be looking around like Silver Fox. We just felt at pure ease. I had everyone with me. Everyone had a good time. So I had to shout them out. That's dope.
I love that. I was like, nah, this guy's resume has been to all of them. I love that. And I love that you got Sexyy Red. What made you want to tap in with Sexyy?
What's up, guys? I'm Nyla Symone, and I hope you're enjoying this interview. If you are, just do me a favor. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Follow the channel.
I had been watching her for a while. I think kind of before a few things happened. And I was just like, damn, I'm like a big fan of her, and I posted her on my Twitter to people dissing me. It was dissing me for posting her, but
hilarious.
I just always see the vision with people, not just artists.
Was it UK rap snobs dissing you? I'm telling you.
Nah, it was like just girls.
Oh really?
Like the girls just didn't like me posting her for some reason.
Boo.
But I love Sexyy Red, like, not even just as an artist, as a person. She's, like, a really great person.
She is.
When you sit down and, like, reason with her, she's just pure, genuine, and, like, that's the type of people I like to work with. I rarely work with artists just because, you know, they're popular or whatever it may be. I work with people because of, like, I can see who they are. And when I saw, like, her music videos initially, it's the same thing. Like, I could just tell she was just having fun. Like, she ain't too serious, she don't take herself too serious. She just wanted to have fun, make music, and, like, take care of, like, the people around her, you know, which is the same for me. So yeah, I just seen her doing her thing, and I was like, man, I'm, like, posting, I was onto her for a bit. And then we connected, and I was like, hey, I got the right song for you, don't worry. I got the song, like, it's like, it was almost only for her. It was finished, though, with 2 verses. But I was like, you know, I'm going to take the second verse off.
Put Sexy on there?
Yeah.
No, that was a great addition.
Yeah. Like, there was no other song. I literally just sent her that one song. It just had to be that one, so. And she killed it, man. Like, I don't know no other artist right now that could have
done that
on that beat. That's a very difficult beat.
Well, a lot of these beats I feel like it's difficult because they're just intense. They're really intense. Yeah. What was your first reaction when you heard Pound Town? Like, did you take it as a joke? Did you love the record?
I don't take no music as a joke.
So when you heard My Booty Hole Brown, you was just like, this is a hit?
That's what she's saying. Like, that's what she means. So it's like, okay, cool. That's what she's saying, and that's what she's, like, riding for. I'm with it.
When she came, she was telling me how, like, her followers or her fan base is majority men. So that's why I'm laughing, because you said that all the girls were mad when you posted it. Cause
they was just mad, and I couldn't really know why. I actually don't see reactions to things until, like, one of my friends will tell me. So, like, I'll post something on my phone now. They will be like, yo, you see what's going on? Da, 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 da. And even with her one, like, a few people was like, who was that you posted? Like, why is everyone going crazy? I was like, it's Sexyy Red. Like, what's the matter? And yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you love her, because I love her too. I feel like she's just a gem, and like you said, she's a good person. So with Girls. Now, when I first saw it, you know, Jay-Z has a song called Girls. So I'm like, oh, nah.
I used to listen to it all the time.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did you name it kind of off of?
Nah, this was my version. This was like my, like.
I was gonna say this is completely different.
Yeah.
But when I saw the title, it instantly went to my head.
Do you know what? I'm not really like I did do it with like a Vibes Cartel song, and I have done it like with some of like Skepta's lyrics, but I don't really like redo people's songs. You know, like I am very careful when I do it. I just with the titles, yeah. But I don't really redo people's like ideas or hooks and things like that.
Okay.
But I was conscious like, oh yeah, Jay-Z's got his one.
There's nothing wrong with redoing the record, by the way.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah. You're just saying it's not your
style.
style.
I don't think I've found the right one. Like, maybe.
So what was the inspo or the story behind your version of it?
Of Girls.
Mm-hmm.
Where do I start? I just with this tape again, and like how I saw this year for myself, I was doing like a lot of shows and seeing guys mosh pitting. I was like, where's the girls? Like, what can I make that's my style for the girls, you know? And like, I wanted to just talk about, you know, just being in that position and just having fun, like, as a guy, but still keeping it kind of sexy. So that's where I stumbled across, you know.
Back to the Trap. Nah, this cover art. The cover art is hard too. Who did that?
Anthony, and he was part of my team. He does the graphics. He does a lot of things. He's amazing, and a lot of my artistic direction as of the last 12 months have been with Ant.
Nice.
You know, I really trust his vision. I like what he does, and like, I'm very intentional with like the things I do. And every time I tell him, like, okay, cool, this is what I'm doing, he gets it in a way where it's like, he can take from the reference that I have, but make it mine too. You know, like, that album cover is derives from Lil Wayne's Dedication.
Ah.
You see, but obviously my colour's purple, so we throw the purple in there and like...
That's tough. Damn, that went right over my head, actually.
It usually does. It goes over everyone's head. a lot of the things I do and say goes over people's head.
Is there more of those, like, on this project?
Yeah, okay. Obviously World Boss Flow, which is obviously homage to Vibes Cartel. Mob Boss is really a homage to Al Capone, but that's something people won't really like go into. Yeah.
I can. Okay. I got the lyrics pulled up. Okay. Interesting. Were you heavily influenced by like mob movies growing up?
Yeah. I'm a very visual person. I like black and white suits. I like formation. I like people moving like super organized. So when I was making the Mob Boss song, I remember, I don't know what it was. I think I just came from somewhere with my friends, but like I was driving and two of my friends were driving, and we just like it was just a certain way it was moving that kind of inspires like, you know, that thing. And then Go-Go Trap is like homage to Beanie Man. Beanie Man was another like one of my favorite artists growing up as well.
That's fire. Okay.
So we sample Love All Girls by Beanie Man on Go-Go Trap.
Got it. Dang. I don't like how a lot of that went over my head when I listen to it. Usually I pick up on things like that.
No, but I'm interested to see how you see it, because I already know. When I make these things, I know I don't do it in a way sometimes that's like obvious.
Obvious.
You know?
Okay. Tell me about ADHD.
That's just the mood.
Nah, that's just the mood.
That's just the mood. That's what it gets you sometimes.
What's your sign?
Sagittarius.
Sag. Oh, yay. He's a Sag too.
You sound excited. I heard people.
Huh?
Well, I've known people to hate Sagittarius.
Well, I'm a Leo, so we're brother, sister.
What is that,
sign.
August?
Yeah, around the July.
Okay. Yeah, my dad's a Leo. And my sister.
Yo, Leos are great. Sages are great. All my favorite types of people. So we play a game here, just so people can get to know you a little more. You just have to fill in the blank.
Okay.
All right. Why are you looking nervous? Why does everybody look nervous when I say the game? It's simple. The older I get, the less I blink.
The older I get, the less I say worry.
That's great.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think when I was younger, I just had this like extreme intense vision of like how my life had to be, and I want to say like 70% of that came true. So now I'm just like, okay, you know what? For the most part, it's gonna work. For the most part.
Yeah.
And for the 30% that don't work, well, what can we do?
I mean,
It can't all be perfect.
What you have done is hella good already for yourself. So whatever comes next is just cherries on top, I feel like.
Yeah.
I can't believe I actually blinked when I was younger.
See, my problem is, a lot of the things I used to do when I was younger, I still do.
So no growth. So no growth. What? Come on. What do you mean?
You could say that. I can't believe I actually used to.
Were you referring to video games?
No, I'll be doing the same. I'm like childish. I'm like, even with I don't care about it. I'm very like, I'm still a child in some sense. So that question, that's why questions are hard.
No, I can't believe.
Difficult.
All right, so you haven't outgrown anything that you've done from like high school.
Oh, man.
I don't believe you, but I'm gonna go to the next one. I'm a little embarrassed by the fact that I know so little about blank.
Ooh.
Is there anything you want to learn more about?
Yeah, star signs. I only know mine.
What?
Yeah. Like, people who tell me, like, oh, what's your star? You know, it always comes up, but I don't know that much. People be like, you have two, a star and a moon or something like that. I don't know.
A sun and a moon.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
Nothing
all the
about
logistics.
I feel like guys never really care.
Yeah, like, it's my birthday, but I'm like, what more is...
There's a lot to it.
You know?
I know a whole bunch about you now that you told me you're a Sag.
You reckon?
Yes.
Really, though?
Well, I don't know if it differs because you're across the pond, but for the rest of us...
Yeah, you kind of don't. I don't think you know anyone. You never know anyone. You never know anyone. Like, people surprise you.
I can't counter that. I think it's more like characteristic based, like on general.
Okay.
Like if you're gonna like, there's never been like a sign that you never want to date again.
Yeah, see, I don't look at it like that. But I think I know people in a different, like, I don't know people based on their birthdays. I know people based on their like actions and like intentions. So someone can just say like a few things to me. I can say, okay, I know you would do this. Like,
you're a very literal person.
Yeah. Everything's live action with me.
Got that.
I'm not like I don't have a theory of things.
Okay. Sometimes I look back at my life and blank.
Laugh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Everything's a joke.
Oh my God.
Every single thing's fucking funny. Can't lie. Like, even the bad times, it's hilarious. Everything is funny.
It's only because you're in a good situation.
No. I'll be... You don't know me. I'm childish. Something like horrible will happen to me. I will laugh.
No.
Yeah, like...
Are you the person who laughs at people who are going through something horrible too, and you just... Oh,
no, because that's different.
Okay.
But when it's about me, I laugh. The other day, we was on a flight, and like, me and him was like, yeah, man, it's fine, man, the plane's gonna leave. Da, da, da. But in the back of my heart, I knew something's gonna happen with this flight. Like, I just knew it. We get on the flight. 15 minutes is not taking off. 20 minutes not taking off. 45 minutes not going off. An hour still not taking off.
Damn.
My security guard sitting next to me like, we have a show the same night at 9 o'clock. It's about 3 o'clock. But where are we? Germany. So it's an hour ahead. So we're really an hour behind, but we're an hour ahead. Hour and a half still not going. There's a certain cut-off point. If we don't leave, we're gonna miss the show. The person on the thing like, yeah, guy, because the whole time they're telling us, yeah, like we can still leave. We're just checking. We get to 3 hours now. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this flight's not leaving today.
Damn.
I just start laughing. Burst out laughing. Just like, this is the funniest shit.
And everybody's pissed.
Yeah, everyone's getting mad.
And you're just laughing at it.
It's hilarious to me.
That's okay.
But I also have this thing where I never believe, like, I do believe that things are always going to figure themselves out. Like, if I had my mind set on something, like, I knew I was getting to that show. By any means, I'm getting to that show.
Did you get to the show?
I got to the show.
How'd you get to the show?
By the jet.
So, period.
Like, I just knew I was going to get there, you know. But I have to laugh. If I don't laugh, I'm going to...
Get mad.
Yeah. And it's just like energy draining.
Yeah, that makes sense. Interesting. 3 hours is a ridiculous time to
crazy.
sit on the plane. And you hella tall, so I know that was uncomfortable.
Yeah. You don't want that.
From time to time, it's good to do blank. What's something you do to relax?
Talk to nobody.
Ah.
Like, don't talk to anyone. Don't answer your phone. Don't do nothing. Like, nobody. Everyone needs to go away. Don't read nothing. Don't go on no social media. Just walk or like go exercise or like just read something or watch your favorite TV show. Just stay away from people for even if it's just 15 minutes a day. Just stay away from everyone because sometimes you're gonna get so like negatively influenced by what someone else got going on or whatever their agenda is or whatever like their problem is with their day or their life that it's gonna alter like how you think, and I feel like you just need clarity about life at all times. So I try to stay away from people. For me, at least while I'm awake, at least an hour. You know, I won't talk to no one.
Shit, that's great advice. If I can stay away from people all the time.
Yeah, it's obviously like we're busier now, so we've got to deal with people. But yeah, like it's like people who work in certain systems. They say, "Oh yeah, like I'm on holiday, I can't talk. Like we can't do work." It's the same thing. Right? I need to think.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna get no lyric constantly like seeing other people's things.
Yeah.
When for the other 23 hours I already am. Like, you know, my brain's always already working in a way where I'm looking at things to make music with. You know?
Creatively.
Yeah. So I just need an hour to just go blank and just not talk to you, I don't listen to what you have to say. And when I come back, I know you're gonna have like more for me.
I totally understand that. I have a question, kind of related. I feel like something a lot of guys do that I've noticed to get away from like their women is they just sit on the toilet, like they lock themselves in the bathroom.
Oh,
is that? Have you ever? No.
No, that's not my one.
I might be putting you on game. I don't know, but I've noticed that like men will go in the bathroom.
What type of guys do that?
A lot.
Do they drive?
Yes.
You sure?
Yeah, but they just don't want to leave
the house. Do they like their cars?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Then I must be rare.
You like to drive.
If I want to get away from a woman, I'll just jump in my car.
And drive nowhere. Just drive around.
I know where I'm going to drive, but I'll just drive.
I don't want to know. All right. You would never believe me if I told you blank.
Ooh, that's a good one. I want to make this one fun because there's like some boring one. Like, what's fun?
You said you're still childish, so I feel like you got mad stuff going on.
If I still, damn. I actually can't like write lyrics.
You can't?
Yeah, I can't.
What, you type them?
No, like I can't like. I have to. All my songs are recorded there and then. I can't. I find it very hard to like write down.
So everything is a freestyle?
Yeah, every single thing.
Really?
Yeah, I can't really process.
From your earlier projects also?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I probably have like maybe one song. Maybe it might be one song that I actually wrote, but I changed it so many times. And I think it's that. I think it's my mind changes.
It's hard to
concentrate on the my mind changes on like what I want to say. So if I do it there and then, that never changes. So if I like do the song, it takes 15 minutes to record it. Whatever I say on that 15 minutes doesn't change. It's recorded now. I've heard it. It's like processed. Whereas if I write it, I'm gonna go there and change. Like,
the melody's gonna change.
Yeah, so I can't do it.
Interesting. So do you like record melody, or do you remember in your brain and then record it?
No, I just like it. Just tends to be. I might mumble the melody, then the words will come. It might be like 3 times doing like a rough take, and then the 4th time it's like I just punch in the hook or whatever I want to say. You know, I think on the project. Maybe Yes You Are was like the quickest song. Or ADHD actually. Yeah, ironic.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. ADHD is probably the beat helps as well. If the beat's fast, I'm gonna go fast. You know, when it's a bit of like Last Breath, this is a more introspective song. I take my time because I want to say everything I mean in the right way.
Okay, my last question, and then I kind of just have more questions for you based off the music, but my personality trait is blank.
Ooh. I don't answer that. Like, what is it, or what type of personality trait is it?
Like, if you had to describe yourself, like my personality trait, I would say is vibrant.
Oh, okay.
Like
mine's mixed.
Mixed?
Yeah, because sometimes, like I said, sometimes I don't talk to people. I won't talk to you, and sometimes we will be best friends. We'll do everything. Like, we will go 1,000 places in one day.
What's his personality trait?
Perfectionist.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Obsessive as well.
Oh, yeah.
In the right way, not like woman obsessive.
That sounds dangerous.
Like,
That's
oh, yeah. Oh, no, I am.
Obsessive?
He's doing it all the way. Like, he's not doing
You're not obsessive, definitely. I mean, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah. I have enough like obsessive trait where like if I find something food wise that I like, I'll eat it non-stop for like 3 months, and then
Really?
I'll like never want to eat it again.
Mine's kind of like that, but not with food. So you see like even with my project, like if I'm listening to dancehall, now I've got to go and make something. I've got to make my own version of it, like because I'm listening to it so much. So I'm so obsessive in terms of like my music and my art, and like even when I bought my car the other day, I just got so immersed in, okay, cool, I need to do this to it, like, and I went crazy, like doing all these things to my car. That's the type of obsessive, like, I mean, you know. And even with,
does it ever get right though? Like, are you ever satisfied?
That's what I mean. I become a perfectionist, so I get obsessive with something, then I need to perfect it. You know, like this tape was so difficult to bring to 12 songs because I have to make 1,000 songs before I can get to those 12. I can't just make 12 songs. It's like I have to do it 1,000 times. You'll hear 1,000 songs with that same type of beat, that hard distortion, and I'm gonna, by the end of it, I need to perfect and bring it down to the best 12. You know, and even at that point, I still feel like there's another 10 that could have been there
on there.
Tape, you know.
So we were talking earlier about like just the different genres, and when I heard this project, even kind of like how I felt about when I heard like Uzi's Pink Tape, I was like, is this really hip hop? Like, I feel like this is like a subgenre or like a like what do you think?
I don't really put my music in genres anyway.
Okay.
Like, even when there'll be instances like we're on a flight or we're in a lounge or something, and like I just a random person, oh, you guys do music? Oh, what type of music is it? And it's like, that's the
you hate that
hardest
question.
It's not that I hate it, it's just the hardest question for me to answer, because then, like, what type of clothes do you wear? What type of like, what's the genre of hair you do? Like, there's just so many. I don't think things should always be put in a box, especially with my music. It's like, I know how I want it to sound, I know how I want to look, I know what I want to say, and I feel like if I go by saying it has to be hip hop or it has to be UK rap or it has to be grime, then I'm just only going to limit myself.
Yeah.
I can take all my influences, and that's why I'm so blessed to be where I'm from and my heritage and where I grew up, because like we really have the license to use anything.
Yeah.
You know, it can be like, it can come from grime. You can hear my accent. You can hear me put some Afro beats in there. I can speak pidgin from Nigeria. I can speak my own language. I can take dancehall. I can take like UK punk. I can take garage. I can take funky house and put it all in one song. And I don't want to be asked or told, yo, what genre are you going to put this in? You know?
Yeah.
I feel like you need to just, not you, but I feel like people just need to just listen to it and like, just have the open ear. Once we start saying, yo, this has got to be rapping, if we ain't going to enjoy ourselves, you know? We're just going to be still in that thing of like, oh, man, this ain't rap, man. This ain't, like, it's music.
No, it's a good point. I think like, because when I heard it, I was like, oh, I don't really think this is, I mean, I understand it, but I don't think it's hip hop.
Yeah.
And like where I grew up in like a predominantly like black American town. So like we listened to like Gucci Mane, Gotti, you know, like Ludacris, Nelly, not really like world sound. So like when I moved to New York, I've been in New York 10 years, so I'm comfortable with it now. But like listening to like Afrobeats, soca, UK rap, anything like that, I'm like, what the fuck is this and why? You know what I mean? But like up here, they'll play it for the entire party, and they'll do like 10 minutes of like the music I'm used to hearing for hours. So I used to never want to go outside because I'm like, I don't like this music. Now I love it. I listen to everything, but it like I never in a million years would have thought I'd be sitting here having a conversation with somebody. Like, you know what I mean? So I think
that's why music is beautiful, and like I feel like it's just my job at this point to like keep doing things the way I see it. I could have just said like, I'm gonna make grime, and just because I'm from UK and that's how people perceive us.
Yeah.
Or I could have made drill because right now drill's in and like it comes from the UK, and like I could have just did that, but I consciously from when I started making music. No, let me not say that. I consciously did it after, but like when I first started making music, I didn't care. I just knew I didn't want to be like anyone else.
Yeah.
I knew where I grew up. Like I grew up with everything you think of London or how you see guys or what you perceive to be as the hood or whatever it may be. I grew up around that, but I wanted to go further from that, like as possible. I've always known who I am, but like how far can I go to the point where I look like I blur every single line? You know, that was my intention. And as I went deeper into it, then it became conscious. Like, okay, cool, don't do that. Don't do this. Or do that.
Yeah.
Like lean into that, you know? That's why now I can go make a song with Unknown T, go make a song with
Sexy Red.
Clara, with Sexy Red, with
Yeah.
anyone who it may be, and I still have plans to go further in that. Like, I want to make songs with Lana Del Rey or someone that you just be like, why the hell are them two on the song? But when you hear it, you're like, oh, okay, he knows what he's doing. Or, okay, this makes sense. And you're seeing that now more, like, with some of the collabs in music. But that's what it should always be about.
Yeah.
It should have always been about that.
Yeah.
You know?
You're definitely right. I love that. I love that for you. Shout out your gram. Let everybody know where they can follow you if they don't already.
You can follow me at Lanceyfo, LANCEYFOUXX on Instagram and Twitter, and on TikTok just Lancey.
You be dancing on TikTok? No. Why you making a face?
Because I have a strange relationship with TikTok. I don't actually use it.
Yes, you do.
I do, but I don't.
Okay.
I will do something, upload it, and leave.
You like to be disconnected.
Love to be.
I can see you're like you're social, but you're also antisocial at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a bit selfish.
You should be.
Yeah, I'm a bit selfish. Like, I want my own everything. I want my own, like, even if I go into, like, someone's party, I want my own place in that party. And I want everyone I like in this party to be around me. I ain't going to them. Like, all those girls over there, I want them over here. Like, my friends, my guys with me. We ain't going to the bar. Wherever the bar has, someone has to bring it here. We'll pay for it here. Like, you know, my dad made me like that, though.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. If I could live my life like that, I would
my
prefer
dad.
it too.
No, before I was a musician. My dad, like.
Oh, because he was a DJ.
No, just how he is. My dad's a very, like, strong, like, adamant man. Like, whatever he says is going. Like, whatever his type of thing is, like, it's not bending or folding. So I've just always been like that. I always want what I want. You know, and like, I want to try and get what I want.
I feel like that's the best way to live, honestly.
Yeah.
Because you're either the influence or you're being influenced.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. But thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Back to the Trap is out now. Make sure you guys download it. And again, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to this interview. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time. Peace.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that lovely conversation. You already know we need to talk for all your exclusive interviews with your favorite artists, celebrities, influencers, etc. Now, if you guys haven't already, make sure you drop a comment. Show me some love. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like. I'm open to criticism. And also, please, whatever you do, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the latest content that drops when it drops.